Peace, 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 family. How we doing out there? How we doing out there? Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Let me get everything up and running over here. How we doing out there? Everybody that's tuning in right now, Facebook world, YouTube world. Let me get the podcast up and running. What was that? Grand rising. What's going on, brother Kennedy? Peace, peace, peace. One of the early birds. How we doing, brother Hodges, Miss Creed? Grand rising, family. How's everybody doing out there? If y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. As always, help assist me in sharing this out. How's everybody doing right now? We do have Bloody Mondays, as was stated in the group yesterday. For those that are part of the DeFi group, I told y'all yesterday I was closing all long positions and waiting to see what the outcome of Monday was going to be. So definitely wasn't a bad idea. Definitely wasn't a bad idea. As we see, we wake up to red throughout the market. Now Leo is up, BNB is up. Miss L, how we doing, Queen? Grand Rising. It's been a while. It's long. Peace, love, and blessings. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. How you doing? Peace, 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 family. So, we got a couple of stories. Just a couple of stories. We're gonna take a look at the top 20, and then possibly do a little bit of chart and see where we could go from here on in. One second. Let me see. Let me see. YouTube. There we go. All right, got that shared out. So, yeah, we had a nice pullback yesterday. Nothing severe or significant, or not even yesterday. Within the last 24 hours, nothing severe or significant. As we can see, we got minor, 97%, 0.75. I mean, 0.97%, 0.75% here and there. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go take a look at CMEs first and foremost. In fact, let me see. Let me get rid of that. That's not what I want. What is it? This is what I want. Let's look at the market cap of Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin market cap calculated by TradingView. We can look at the we're gonna look at the market cap as well as the dominance. In fact, I'm gonna add all of these. What was that? That was BTC. This is USDT. We also want to add the dominance. There we go. Bitcoin dominance. There we go. So now, all right. So what we're looking at right here, this is actually Bitcoin's market cap. This is the market cap of Bitcoin right now. Per TradingView, it's is this 178 billion? Let me see, is that correct? 187, 186 billion right now. Let's see. Yep, there you go. 187,411,991,980 right now. So if we come back and we look at the charts, open this up a bit, get rid of all that flim flam. There we go. So seems to be the 382 that's really getting us stocked up or stopped up at 189 billion. And we came up and touched the 50% retracement level at 198 billion, though we got rejected, quickly rejected. And now we're falling below, though we do have a level of support. Surprisingly enough, damn near right where we're at right now if we look previous. What's that, 187 billion? So between 187 billion and 189 billion right now. Short squeeze. That's USD. This is USDT. Wow. This is Bitcoin versus USDT. This is the market cap. Oh, okay. No, this is just okay. Hold on. Gave me the wrong one. I definitely want to look at the Grayscale Trust. We got the futures already. Definitely check out the market cap of Ripple too. Let's get rid of that. Let's take a look at the dominance. The dominance back down to a 68%. Actually coming down and bouncing off of the 50%, as you can see. So BTC dominance still looking very good. BTC dominance still looking very good. Let's look at Ripple real quick. God damn. This is why y'all gotta learn these charts. One of the most asked about coins is Ripple. This is Ripple's market cap. Since what is this? A daily. So the last 30 days, this is what Ripple's done. Nothing but lose, lose, and lose liquidity. Let's look at a weekly. Yeah, Ripple, unlike any of the other coins, right? Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Where was that market cap for Ethereum? Here we go. Bitfinex invalid. That's not what I, hold on. No, here we go. Here we go. So this is the market cap of Ethereum. So now we got Bitcoin's market cap, which is, I mean, one hell of a turnaround, right? We have Ripple's market cap, which pretty much ain't doing nothing. You know, he had a couple of pumps, but it hasn't turned around yet. It has not turned. That's one thing you want to be noticeable about. Ripple hasn't turned around yet. And then we got Ethereum's market cap, who from a low down here when we were trading around $81, has had a nice significant turnaround. In fact, let's see. Let's take a quick look, quick gander. Almost perfect. 618, getting rejected by the 50 right now. Nice. Real nice follow through. I mean, your normal levels of retracement are between 382 and 618. You've come down, hit the 618 bounce. So you'll be looking to break the 50 to the upside if you want to continue on your journey, you could say. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Now let's do this. Flip this around. From right to left. There we go. So now we got a macro and we got our micro. Now, on a micro level, what you're seeing happen is you're coming up and you're testing the 236, which coincides with the 50, more or less. This is a weekly. Let's go to a day. There we go. Way better outlook. There we go. Way better outlook. So that gives you a neat, nice, clean look. What is that? Ah, okay. I knew we was bouncing off something from the past. Here we go. Interesting. I knew we was bouncing off something though. Liquidated short on Bitcoin at 10,500. Liquidated short at 10,500. 26, 10,533. So shorts are getting liquidated on Bitcoin right now. Let me see. This is a 4 hour. See what the 4 hour telling us. 2 hour. 1 hour. So on a 1 hour chart, this is a 1 hour chart in Ethereum. This is the market cap or how much money's been coming in. Right now we're at 238 billion. That's up from a low 209 billion just a couple of hours ago. So yeah, I just wanted to run through that while we got individuals checking in before we got over to the actual stories. Top of the morning, what's going on? Brandon Learson, peace. 2009 and Twins, what's going on? Zigzag, a peace, family. Let's see who I got checking in over here on the Facebook side of things. Brother Hill, Brother Quentin, Miss Wells, Brother Williams, Brother Campbell, Grand Rising to everybody. 7:51 a.m. Chi Central Chicago time, and we are just getting the day started. So let's go ahead and slide over into some of these stories real quick. No, hold on. Are we back in profit? Yes, we are. So first story coming up from CoinDesk says Bitcoin price ends the longest loser streak since December. It goes on to state that Bitcoin logged gains in the 3 days. In fact, hold on. Let me slow down. I don't even got the podcast up and running, family. Give me 1 second. Let me get this up and running. I do apologize. In the meantime, in between time, if you can, please, family, share this out. Share this out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you can, so we can get as many individuals checking in with us as possible. I do this for the knowledge. I want people to get this knowledge. So let's get it. Okay, let me get this podcast up and running real quick. There we go. And then let me reintroduce myself and put a short disclaimer out there, as I need to remember to do. I need to actually post it somewhere visible for any and everybody to see. That way there's no mix-ups. Here we go. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with an early rising show with coffee and crypto, New Money Matrix podcast, recording live via YouTube, Facebook, and recording New Money Matrix podcast, which is available on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, and a couple of other streaming platforms. But how we doing out there, family? And right now, I've just hit my 4.8K listeners on my podcast. Um, which there's no monetary gains come from it. You know, I just look for donations for those that choose to. But yeah, we just hit 4.8K listeners on my podcast. And my podcast has only been running since maybe March. I think is when I started my podcast, January, February, March. Maybe a little bit before March, maybe February. I wonder how long my podcast has been up and running. Let's see. I'll take a look at that later. Anyways, short disclaimer. Family, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give you financial advice. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a tax advisor. I cannot and I will not give you any type of tax advice. This is to be looked at and treated as only entertainment, possibly education, but definitely not as any type of sound financial advice. So always keep that in mind, family. Always keep that. Let me see. Getting off into the first story. They say Bitcoin price ends the longest losing streak since December. Bitcoin logged gains in the 3 days of July 20th, snapping the longest losing streak on a 3-day chart since December. The bias, however, is still bearish, with prices holding below 11,800 as per Bitstamp. Key indicators on short duration charts are biased for a fall back below 10,000, meaning that the majority of people are saying we're going to fall back below 10,000. A 4-hour close above 11,800 would activate twin bullish cues and could yield a rally to 12,000. Basically saying if we can close a 4-hour candlestick above 11,800, that could activate, or that would be a sign of a little bit of up movement up to at least 12,000. A weekly close Sunday, UTC, or consecutive daily close above 12,000 is needed to confirm a continuation of the bull market. Okay, this is going to be a quick one. Story goes on to state Bitcoin ended its longest losing streak in 7 months over the weekend, but the outlook still remains bearish. The top cryptocurrency by market capitalization eked out 10.83% gains in the 3 days to July 20th, confirming a green candle on a 3-day chart. The green candle, notably formed following 3 consecutive red candles, represents Bitcoin's longest losing streak since the end of December, according to Bitstamp. Back then, BTC had created 4 straight red candles, as seen in the chart below. So what we'll be looking for, those are identified. What are those? 3 black crows. We're looking for 3 white knights to come back up to the right side. Is what I'm thinking of. So let's look at that. See if we can get the Investopedia. There we go. Hold on, let me see. Here we go. So 3 black crows, 3 white soldiers. Oh, okay. I thought it was knights. It's white soldiers. Okay. Knight soldiers, same damn difference though. So that's what I'm seeing right now and hoping to form in the next 6 days, creating 2 more bullish 3-day candlesticks. Which doesn't mean anything. Me just saying it's what I'm looking for. It means absolutely nothing. But that's what your expectation is if you're going to continue the bull market, or at least consolidation to the sideways, not so much breaking to the downside. Anyways, as seen above, Bitcoin's recovery rally from the bear market low of $3,122 on December 15th. I'm gonna say it again. Bitcoin was trading at $3,122 on December 15th, and that ended with a 4-candle losing streak, which saw prices create a bearish lower high at 4,236 and dropped by 15% to 3,560. The resistance created at $4,236. The resistance created at $4,236 remained intact for more than 3 months before Bitcoin breached that on the back of higher volume on April 2nd, confirming a long-term bearish to bullish trend change. So what they're showing you right here, for anyone that's taking the boot camp classes right now, remember how we look for those support resistance levels and then we look for those breaks. This is one of your support levels right here. This is what they're speaking on. The resistance created at 4,236. So this is a ceiling. What do you have to do when able to break the ceiling? Same thing we do with the floors. Break one, it could turn into the opposite. So remember, support and resistance is one and the same, just in different time frames. What once was resistance can then turn into support, right? So they're speaking on the break. This was around at the beginning of April, and it's been a run since then. So we're just now seeing a pullback, healthy, real healthy pullback, if you ask me. What followed was a solid rise to 13,880 by June 24th. Essentially, Bitcoin more than tripled in value in 6 months of June 24th and was looking overbought at the start of the current month. Therefore, the latest, 3-day candle losing streak likely marked a healthy correction of the bull market, as noted by popular technical and fundamental analysis Alex Kruger. While the losing trend has ended, the correction phase may not be over yet, as the cryptocurrency is yet to violate the bearish lower high prop, the lower highs pattern with a move above 11,800, as noted on Friday. Now, I will say this: us being able to open above that $10,500 mark was a good look, on my opinion. As of writing, BTC is changing hands at 10,460 on Bitstamp, down 1.47% on a 24-hour basis. Bitcoin clocked a high of 11,120 on Saturday, but failed to close above the 11,800 and fell back below or back to 10,300, leaving intact the bearish lower high pattern created during the sell-off from 13,200 to 9,049. The moving average convergence divergence histogram has crossed below zero, signaling a bullish to bearish trend change, meaning the bounce from July 17th low of 9,049 has ended and prices may fall back below 10,000 over the next 24 hours. Important to bearish case is the below 50 print on the relative strength index. Let me show you everything they're talking about right now. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick on Bitstamp, BTC, cryptocurrency, Bitstamp dollar. Hold on. This is your MACD right here. This is your histogram. This is the moving average convergence divergence. And you have your MACD and your signal line here. And you were, and what they're talking about is the zero line, which divides negative and positive momentum. And then below that, you have your relative strength index. Oh no, I got the Stokes. Hold on, let me change these over. Now on the Stokes, I want to show y'all something. In fact, this is on. Let me change this. Go to a daily. There we go. That's what they're speaking on. Let me clear this up a little bit. There we go. And let's turn our moving averages back on. There we go. All right, so on a daily, these Stokes are actually trying to cross over to the downside. We had a nice bullish cross on the 19th, which gave us a nice pop. MACD histogram. Yep. So the MACD signal line just broke below the zero. I don't know if y'all can see that. Opening up as much as I can. So if we mark this off, let's see. There we go. There we go. Look, hold on. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. So we just crossed over to zero on your MACD. So I'm just trying to give you a visual of what they're speaking on for those that may be new. So the moving average convergence divergence histogram has crossed below zero, signaling a bullish to bearish trend change. Let's go back. Now, in actuality, we crossed over a while ago on the MACD, but definitely telling you that the momentum has shifted. Anytime you see this change from, hold on. There we go. There we go. So you can see we actually changed momentum, and it actually gave you a bounce when it changed over in our actuality. Right here on the first of July, the momentum shifted from positive to negative. And you also on the 1st of July, look at that. You also had a bearish crossover to MACD and the signal line, which has not recovered yet. It never recovered since July 1st. So now what you had here was, even though price action was going up for the most part, you had bearish divergence, whereas you got price action doing one thing and your oscillators doing something totally different. Now let me get rid of these Stokes real quick and pull up the MACD. I mean, excuse me, the RSI, Relative Strength Index. Go to my favorites. Where we at? There it is. This is your Relative Strength Index, and we are well below the 50. Well, now what were you speaking on? No, the 50. That was supporting the bearish case of the 50 print on the Relative Strength Index. Bitcoin, however, may rise to 12,000 this week if prices break above 11,800, activating twin bullish cues, an invalidation of lower highs, and an inverse head and shoulders breakout above the right. The neckline resistance of a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern is currently located at about 11,130. So they're speaking about it, inverse head and shoulders, which I showed a number of individuals who have been taking any type of workshops with me, one-on-ones with me, boot camp classes with me. I showed almost all of y'all this. Let me see. Let's turn these back on. Now, I really see it on the 4 hour, not so much on the daily. Where we at? Here we go. So they said 11,000. Okay, I see what they're looking at then. Got you. So this is the head and shoulders they're speaking of. Nope, hold on. We'll be looking for a drop back down to about 10,000. What? We'll say 10,000, and then break the neckline. Let me see. Did they leave? No, did they got a picture down here of that? Nope, they don't. Okay. Here goes the inverse head, and here we go. This is their picture of the inverse head and shoulders right here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? That's what they're looking at. Exactly the same thing right here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So that's what they're speaking on right now. Just to end off the article, it says Bitcoin clocked a high of 11,120, but failed. Okay, we read that. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Hold on, weekly. There we go. On a weekly chart, 12,000 is the level to beat for the bulls. A convincingly weekly close on Sunday UTC or a back-to-back daily close above 12,000 would invalidate the buyer exhaustion signaled by Bitcoin's repeated failure to hold on to gains above that level. Excuse me. As shown by candles with long upper wicks. For anyone that takes, once again, any of my one-on-ones, what I tell y'all, attempts. Those are attempts. That's it. That, however, looks unlikely with the 14-week RSI rolling over from the overbought territory above 70 and a MACD histogram losing altitude, a sign of weakening bullish momentum. Also on the 3-day chart, the MACD has turned bearish for the first time since December. All in all, the odds of BTC falling below 10,000 in the next day or two are high. On the downside, key support is located at 9,097. So take that with a grain of salt. Take it for what it's worth. Once again, this is just for entertainment. Moving on to the next story. Mercedes' parent firm is building a crypto hard wallet for cars. Now, this is interesting. It's almost like they're throwing anything and everything out there right now. It's like, yeah, we'll do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Mr. Wilson, Miss Townsend, Miss Sharp, Brother Atkins, Brother Wheeler, Miss Adams? How's everybody doing out there? What's going on? Morning, Brother Palmer, Brother Boogie. Amir, Brother Rich gave you a shout out on YouTube the other day. Now you have to advertise your boot camps on his intro, outro, so people know how to get it. He did? I'm about to go check that out. What video was that he gave me a shout out on? Give me, if you can, I want to go check that out. Thank you. That was good. I'm gonna hit Brother Rich up. Tell him I appreciate that. What was that? Peace, love, blessings. Peace, love, blessings. How we doing, family? You follow me on any of the social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, or anything? For those that don't know, I do have an IG page, which you can follow. Facebook, you're damn near better off just following the IG page because everything from IG gets pasted on Facebook. So just to give you a look at that for anyone that's interested, we do have the Block Bully, Chicago Crypto Block Bully Instagram page. And you can see it's chock full of financial information. I mean, you really get a lot on this page from financial literacy, historical, this is on the Christian Black Codes of 1724, historical literacy, law literacy, magic, quote unquote, holistic spiritual literacy, gang literacy, you know what I mean? And this is just wrapping up all my backgrounds in one. Everything that I'm in, I also intermingle. So whereas I intermingle symbology with the symbology within the gang culture and show the similarities in the two. You understand what I mean? This is a symbolic symbol of prosperity, whereas this is a symbolic symbol of four corner hustling, which also is a symbol of prosperity, which is when you look at the similarities, you understand what I mean? So you get a lot of this over here on my page for anyone that didn't know that. You know, a lot of symbolic stuff. Real interesting page. I'll sit back sometimes and just scroll through my page and be like, man, if I didn't know what none of this shit was, this page would look highly complicated and like uninviting to me. Because it's like, all, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know anything about like none of this, if you just knew to a lot of this information that I share, it's like, keep it moving on this page. But yeah, definitely follow me on IG for anyone that's interested. Once again, I got to give Brother Rich a shout out. Salute Brother Rich for those that are interested, Black media. In fact, for those that have seen the video Black Magic, this is Brother Rich right here. Just taking a quick deviation away from the cryptocurrency real quick. That's Brother Rich right there. This is one of the individuals he partnered up with. They've done a couple of projects together. So this is one of his, I ain't gonna say his artist, but an artist that he's produced for. So that's Brother Rich in the background with the spear. Here you go, right here. That's Brother Rich. So good looking on him, giving me a shout out. Yeah, getting into the second story. Mercedes parent firm is building a crypto hardware wallet for cars. Kind of crazy, right? Hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. And make sure. Family, let me know if I can be heard. Let me know if the screen is clear, please. Cool, 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 Queen. Yeah, I gotta go check out that video then. I definitely gotta go check out that video. Make sure everything is clear, up and running. Okay, perfect. All right, so Daimler, the German multinational corporation behind the Mercedes-Benz brand, partnered with European blockchain interface solution startup Riddle and Code to provide an open car hardware wallet solution. The startup announced in a press release published on July 22nd. Turn automobiles into future marketplaces. Per the release, car wallets have a wide variety of use cases, such as car sharing, autonomous vehicles, real-time exchange of secure traffic data, and with smart city environments to reduce congestion and lower insurance premiums, the startup CEO Tom Furstner declared, autonomous cars must behave consistently to be trusted. Cars are already computing devices. A secure identity ensures that the right authorities have approved code executed inside vehicles and the trustworthiness of data exchange. Riddle and Code secures this with its cryptographic hardware and users' ledgers, to turn automobiles into future marketplaces. The wallet in question is reportedly built around the startup's own secure data storage solution, Secure Element 2.0. and allegedly provides a secure blockchain-based identity to vehicles. According to the release's author, merging this kind of identity with a state-issued vehicle identity registration would enable unique and secure ledger transactions. Blockchain in the automotive industry, a press release published in February also revealed that Mercedes-Benz has developed a platform based on blockchain technology to increase transparency and sustainability in complex supply chains. Furthermore, in January of 2017, Mercedes-Benz has acquired digital payment startup PayCash Europa, spurring rumors that the giant is in the process of launching a payment service of its own. As Cointelegraph reported earlier this month, self-proclaimed electrification, automation, and digitalization global giant Siemens has shown an interest in adopting blockchain-based solutions. In particular, Siemens is exploring the use of blockchain in the transportation industry. Family, that is your top two stories and the first half of Coffee and Crypto in the AM to Bitcoin Block Bully. Let's move over now. Take a look at our top 20 coins. Any questions or comments as of right now? Anybody checking in new that has never checked out the page or the channel before? You got any newbies in the house? Any questions or comments before moving along also? It's the Dr. Phil Valentine. It is up now time video. Cool. I'm gonna go check that out. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Starting off right now, we got a circulating market cap of $288,680,550,838. We got a 24-hour volume of 18 billion. Hold on, did I say 288 billion or million? Okay, we got a market cap of $288,668,103,051. Right now, we got a 24-hour volume of $18,100,980,931. BTC dominance right now, meaning how much dominance Bitcoin has over the overall cryptocurrency market, is at a 65.01%. Coming in number one, you got Big Bang Hank Bitcoin trading at 10,523, down 0.3% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number two, you got Ethereum trading at $224.57, down 0.3% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number three, you got Ripple trading at 32 cents, down 0.4% within the last 24. Coming in number four, you got Litecoin trading at $98.04, down 1.6% within the last 24, up 0.3% within the last hour. Coming in number five, you got Bitcoin Cash trading at $325.68, down 0.2% within the last 24. Coming in number six, you got Binance Coin, BNB, trading at $30.91. Surprisingly, out of the first top six coins in the whole cryptocurrency market, Binance is the only one seeing profits within the last 24 hours of upwards of 3.23%, though you're down 0.6% within the last hour. So seeing a bit of a pullback. Coming in number seven, you got Tether, the United States dollar, cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, though it is not truly a crypto, more so a digital-backed asset. A digital security-backed asset. It's trading at $1.01. And what I mean by that is that a number of the USDT tethers that are printed are backed by a reserve of Federal Reserve notes, and they also have a number of other IOUs, I guess you could say, back in the tether. It's not all Federal Reserve notes. Coming in number eight, we got EOS trying to get $4.27, up 0.2% within the last 24. Coming in number nine, we got Bitcoin SV, who full disclosure, I still have a nice long on from down around 120 bucks. Trading at $169.21, up 4.11% within the last 24. Coming in number 10, you got Tron trading at 2 cents, up 0.04% within the last 24. Coming in number 11, you got Stellar trading at 9 cents, down 2.3% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number 12, you got Cardano trading at 6 cents, down 1.2% within the last 24, up 0.1% within the last hour. Coming in number 13, you got Monero trading at $85.52, down 0.9% within the last 24, up 0.6% within the last hour. Coming in number 14, you got Uno Cerrillo, trading at $1.33, up 1.61% within the last 24, down 0.5% within the last hour. Coming in number 15, you got Dash trading at $118. It is currently down 0.4% within the last 24, down 0.44% within the last hour. Coming in number 16, we got NEO, who I currently have a long on, full disclosure. Coming in at number 12, coming in number 16, trading at $12.73, down 2.88% within the last 24, though it's down 0.3% within the last hour. Coming in number 17, we got Chainlink, trading at $2.49, also down 2.49, that's crazy, down 2.49% within the last 24, 0.5% within the last hour. Coming in number 10, we got IOTA, who, for anyone that's seen the picture that I just shared on my Facebook page, IOTA was trading at upwards of $1. I think Ethereum Classic was at $16, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, Ethereum Classic is about $5, maybe $6. IOTA's 30 cent. Coming in right now down 2.9% within the last 24.6% within the last hour. And now, be mindful that the picture that was posted on my Facebook page was from a year ago, not the great run up, not the great FOMO, just from a year ago. Coming in new on the list, coming in number 19, Atoms, Cosmos, up trading at $4.18, down 1.13% within the last 24, up 0.2% within the last hour. And coming in number 20, last but not least, Ethereum Classic, trading at $6.41, up 4.04% within the last 24.6% within the last hour. Also, we got Tesla's coming in down 3.5%, 0.4%. Neem up 0.4% within the last hour, down 0.9% within the last 24. Maker at $569, down 0.7%, pretty much stable. Ontology's at $1.01, not bad for Ontology. Let's take a look at Ontology real quick. Nice turnaround from Ontology. Whoa, from a low of 75 cents. This is a damn good catch. Came down and hit the 1618. Fucking perfect. Excuse my language. But man, that's fucking flawless. Excuse my language again. That's nice though. Let me see before we get all over into this, because I know it'd be leaving the followers on the New Money Matrix podcast sort of, in some man, Ontology is looking damn nice right now. Hold on. Let me real quick. Let me pull a swing high to swing low. I can almost guarantee we've broken through. We've come up and hit the 50. Probably rejected at the 50. If not, 236. 236. There we go. Yeah, coming up being rejected strongly by the 236 at $1.03. So that's the price to crack and retest. $1.03 right now. You're at $1.01 on Ontology, up from 80 cent. July 17th. It's only July 22nd. You're up. What is this? 25%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's come and take a look at the top gainers real quick, as well as the top losers. Coming in number one, Decentraland Mana, 10% losses, 3 and still drowning. Definitely on my list. I will be writing Mana down. Mental note. Mana, get Mana. Mental note. Japan JCT, not familiar with this coin, down 9%. Hashshare HHR down 4.3%. Wax down 4%. EGT down 3%. Bitcoin SV down 3.8%. Tesla's down 3.7%. Vest down 3%. Aurora, which is a sleeper, AOA down 2.9%. Don't see any gains of 0.2% within the last 24 hours. Take a look at Aurora real quick. NEO down 2.8. IOTA down 2.3, I believe. So over the last 30 days, a loss of 15%. Over the last 7 days, a gain of 12%. Over the last 24 hours, a loss of 2.9%. And over the last hour, a gain. What was a gain? Let's see. Now in Ethereum, over the last 30 days, you're up 18%. Nice. You're up over 13% in the last 7 days. So the only loss you had versus Ethereum, which is what is nice. Right now down to 2.69%, though you're up 8. So basically what this means is per the dollar value, you're down 15%. But if you're trading this within the same time, if you would have bought this 30 days ago, per the amount of Ethereum that it cost you to get it, you're up 18%. Though because of the value of Ethereum itself being down, the dollar value of AOA, in my opinion, is also down. But it being traded against Ethereum, right? It being traded against Ethereum. Let's see. Let me look at AOA, not here. Okay, I see where we gotta go. Let's slide over to coin signals. Let's see, AOA versus Ethereum. Yeah, AOA known for some wild shoots. Look at those wicks. Nasty wicks. So right now you're coming up and you're meeting the top right here. Resistance level at what is that? 0.000106. So that would be 10,691 GUI or Satoshis, 10,691 Satoshis in Ethereum. Yep, 10,691 sats in Ethereum. Let's see if that's correct. For some reason, it's telling me Facebook is not responding right now. I hope it fixes that. On here, it's trading at 10,328. Let me see, KuCoin. I forgot this was on KuCoin. KuCoin, Bitinka, Coin A. KuCoin is the best place, in my opinion, to snatch it up, though. Now, IndoDAX is where it's being found at, though. Let's see, IndoDAX. See, maybe an Indian, in fact, it is. It's an Indian page, Indian platform. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah. Let's translate. There we go. And this is where you got the most liquidity of AOA token. Raven coins up 11%. Okay. All right, we're moving right along. Let's take a look at the biggest, because I'm getting a bad feedback from Facebook. It's saying that it's not responding. So Facebook may have already stopped recording. So let me just go ahead and finish this off real quick. We'll take a look at the biggest losers. Take a look at the biggest gainers now. Wait for that. Let's take this back. USD. Take a look at the biggest gainers in the last 24 hours. And we have at the top, Random Republic. Fuck, a good one. Crow, Raven, OnDX, Silverway, U Network, Ardor, V Systems, Hubby, Theta, Flexcoin, Walton, Quant, Elf, Ethereum Classic, Monacoin, BNB, XDC. This is the one though. Damn good call. Raven, Brother Coleman speaks about continuously. One hell of a platform they have over there. I like their technology. Let me see. With that being said, family, what's going on, Law? What's the demo? With that being said, family, I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. Got a couple consultations to do today. If anybody needs any type of help, y'all already know you can hit my line. Until the next video, until the next podcast, this is Amir, the Chicago Crypto Hustler, Bitcoin Block Bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.